And I think that through the band, when we created the format and I wanted to do this, I wanted us to justify the industry so that we can differentiate between the guys who have talent and the guys who don't. The guys who don't, you tell them, please get off the stage, you're not good enough. You know, if I was the judge, I'd say it to his face. And he may not like it, but he'll thank me later that he didn't waste his time in hope that he will be one day. He falls under, to me, a category of wannabes, but they will never be, you know. So I want the band to actually revolutionize the whole industry or the whole format, the whole entertainment reality show, to represent that if you're not good enough, you shouldn't be in this industry. You shouldn't be a wannabe. You should go and get a degree and get a good job behind the desk and watch the band as an audience and not be in the band as a contestant, you know. Well, if you do have the talent, and we will tell you if you do have the talent, come out. We want you, if you can sing and you can dance and you look the part, we will tell you how to dress, we will tell you what to eat, we will tell you how to brand you, we'll teach you the steps, and we'll tell you vocal skills so that you can actually be the international superstar that we want you to be, so that you can compete with the best, so that One Direction could be the opening act for you, or Girls' Generation, or Super Junior, Big Bang should be the opening act for you, and you'll be winning awards in MTV Awards. Because all I need is, if I can find the first band, boy band and the girl band, that's going to come out from this show to be out there winning awards and being an international star, you know what it does? It will promise hope to the rest of the industry to say that, hey, we can do this. I can be an international star too. I can't just be, I will not just be an audience watching at home and looking up to all these stars, because Malaysians could actually do this too. Indonesians can too. Singaporeans, Thai, Filipinos, Vietnamese, we all can too. And that's something which I think the band promises in this region, that there is the need for us to really show and unearth some of these talents. And this is a brilliant platform that we've created for them to actually show what they can do. You know, that's something which is very close to my heart, and I want to do this personally. I mean, if you consider the peak of local scene, well, in the girls' space, probably you remember a group like Elite, but none ever since, right? If you look at the boys, probably KRU, but none ever since. So there's a huge gap even in the local scene. And KRU and Elite wasn't even international, they're just Malaysians. So if I take those two gaps, that is the gap left by Elite and the gap left by KRU, and the huge gap that there's never been a Malaysian export outside of Malaysian shores, the band promises that not only will they fill the girl and the boy band gap, but they'll also fill up the need to go and bring some of these, you know, Malaysians, Singaporeans and Brunei act outside of our region. And that's something, I think if we, 3 years from now and we get to where we want to be, you'll be sitting in front of me and say, congratulations. And I say, thank you. You know, and that's something which I think we're very confident we'll get there. If you were to compete in the Olympics, and I always tell this, if I want to do business, I don't want to do business just in this jalan, neither just in this state or in this country. Why do I want to do business for 27 million people when I can do 700 million Asia Pacific or 7 billion the rest of the world? So if I want to be a talent, be it an actor or a singer or in a band, for example, why do I want to just be in the band where only Malaysians can listen to me or subscribe to me or download my tones and buy my music and consume my content? I'd rather have a band that could actually be outside and attending to 700 million people or 7 billion people of the world. So for me to do that, I cannot just accept mediocre or accept anything less than a great talent. And I know in Malaysia there are those great talent. They just have to ask themselves, do they have it? And this is something which I cannot go out there to try and convince you. You must know, and I will know when I'm talking to a talent, and I know you can sing, I know you can dance, I know you are pretty or good looking enough, but a star is already there. I just have to bring it out. And for people who already have that level of confidence, the desire, the passion, the want, the need, it's very easy for me to bring it out of you. But if you don't have that, maybe you can sing, maybe you can dance, maybe you think you're pretty enough, but you don't have that presence, that aura, that star quality, and that's something which you need to decide at the moment whether you want to be that person or you want to be like the rest of them, which is, I call them a wannabe. So, Malaysians out there, please, I know there are great talents, as I said before, are just waiting to be found. And I'm searching, I'm looking for you. I want you to want me to find you. So do come over so that collectively I can pull you together, because the band forms you. You don't form your own band. The band forms you. So that collectively we can give birth to the first international superstar band made up of 6 boys and 6 girls, and we will rock the world.